Hi, parents, grandparents, and maybe even some kids that are watching. I hope you guys had a fantastic Easter. It was a little bit different for us. We had to Zoom family in and watch one another instead of spending time together. We made it work. Hopefully, you guys did too. Thank you so much to all of those of you who sent me videos and pictures of your experience this week with Easter Jam 2020. Really hope you had a good time and that it was still worth your time. You'll be able to still go on that. If you didn't get a chance to do it, you can still go to crosspointeocala.org/EasterJam2020. If you didn't get a chance to do it, that's still going to be up there. Before I kind of tell you what's coming up this weekend, I just want to check on you and see how your family is doing. It's very different. A lot of you guys are spending more time at home. Our kids are definitely spending more time at home. And it can be pretty crazy. Again, I've got 4 kids at home, so we've been really kind of making sure not to step over each other. And sometimes we see ourselves getting a little bit annoyed with one another, especially with our kids. It's a whole new experience having to now homeschool them. That's not something that I was used to. But I was reading this morning from Ephesians chapter 5, and I wanted just to share it with you real quick. Paul writes in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 and 16, it says, "Be careful how you live. Be wise." He says, verse 16, "Make the most of every opportunity for doing good in these evil days." And I was a little bit reminded this morning that this time that we have with our family can be an opportunity. I know for many of us it's a challenge because it's new. It's not something that we're used to. But my encouragement to you guys is that you make it an opportunity. Now that you're spending time with each other, more time than you're used to, take time to really spend getting to know your kids, find out what's going on with them. A lot of them are dealing with this staying inside, with this coronavirus thing. They're dealing with it in different ways. So follow up with them, check on them, and make the most of every opportunity. It won't be too long before everything will go back to normal and the kids will be back at school and you'll be back at work and everything will be as it was. So my encouragement, don't see this time as a challenge, but see it as an opportunity to do good and invest in the lives of your kids. So that was real quick. I know you didn't come up for watch this for any kind of devotional time or anything, but that's just a word that I was reading this morning. For this Sunday, we are going to have our videos again, a little bit similar to how we are with Easter Jam. I really liked how that guy did everything, so we're going to try something very similar, and we'll try it out. I'm not as tech savvy as some people, but we're going to try something. So if you are an elementary parent and you're going to be going through the elementary things, here's what I want you to do. Before we start watching the video this Sunday, you're going to need to get a bag, maybe a dark pillowcase, something where you can put some items that the kids can't see. For example, you might want to put a video game controller, put that in there. The kids are going to have to reach in, kind of figure out what it is. Might have some chips around that you could use. But what we want to do is they're going to be feeling for these items, different things that they can use to serve and help one another. Our lesson is going to be on humility, putting others first. So you want to put different things, and they're going to be creative and come up with ways that they can, once they guess what the object is and they pull it out, something creative that they can use to maybe help or serve somebody else. For example, if they pull out a video game controller. Oh, I can play video games with my young brother, my young sister, and I can teach them how to play. Or I can share my delicious Cheetos with them. So you're going to want about maybe 7 or 8 objects. If you got more kids, you'll need more objects. Have that ready to go so when you launch the lesson on Sunday, you'll be able to go along with your kids. If you are a preschool parent, you can use any kind of cardboard box of food. So I didn't have any cereal here at the office, so we've got Honey Maid graham crackers. Cereal boxes work perfectly. What you're going to want to do there is to cut the front part of that cereal box out and basically just cut it into a puzzle. You know your kids, you know if they can handle 6 pieces, 12 pieces, 20 pieces. You're going to want to cut that out because part of our lesson, they're going to be putting that together. That seems pretty easy, right? We'll take care of everything else. If you can have those ready for Sunday, that'll be fantastic. The last thing I have to share with you before this video is over with is on Friday, we had a great chance to meet with our elementary school kids. We had a little Zoom gathering. It went really, really well, and we're going to have another one on Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. I know some of you might have missed it because you lost track of time or you forgot. We're going to do it again. We're going to be doing another game where the kids will have a chance to win a prize. So I encourage you on this email that you receive that has this attached to it, you will have the information to log into Zoom. So if you are a parent of an elementary school child, I want to encourage you to come on with your kids so they can see each other. We can hang out, we can laugh a little bit, we can play a game, and we can have a little bit of community in this new time. I want you to know that I'm praying for each of you. I'm praying for your children. And if we can do anything for you at all, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hopefully, I'll see some of you on Friday. Otherwise, I hope to see the rest of you very, very soon. Thanks so much.